You know, I owe it to you, okay, an explanation. We're live every day here on Good Day. And,
completely live. I'll vouch for that.
And our producers made a decision to end that. It was a little bit crazy. It was crazy. It was a statement of insanity. But his name is Mark Gustavi. If you'd like to spend $50,000 on one of his paintings, we're going to move on here. I want you to meet a very talented man. You may or may not know his talents, but if you take it from me, you will. Lenny Henry is one of England's hottest comedians, and he has had a series of television shows there that have been so well received. In an upcoming edition of Bravo Cable Television's The South Bank Show series, the entire hour is devoted to Lenny Henry.
Lenny Henry. And here's a sampling
Thank you, Lenny.
of Lenny's talent.
Here we
coming
go.
up in about 5, 4, 3, 2, kick it!
This is Fred Dredd. When this government came into power, we promised to defeat inflation. Terrible and wicked inflation caused by the last administration. An economic dual situation. All around us, fists are waving in the air. But what do we care? Cause Margaret leads us, she feeds us, she puts up all the prices and she bleeds us. Iron, let me say to her, I'm afraid the recession is out of hand. So forget what we said, forget what we planned. Get up, get out, and join a reggae band. Yes!
This is the stuff. This is what they want.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Can I just do this? Oh no! Dynasty!
No.
Oh no! Ah, I'm having an heart attack!
Could you give an old lady a break? Lenny?
Okay, we're back.
Oh.
This is live television. This is live. It's so nice to be here with the normal people.
It's so nice to see you.
The normal people.
You have had such success.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's
Or
amazing.
is it you, or is it, could it be Delbert Wilkins who's really having the success?
Delbert Wilkins is a character that I play in a TV series. I've done a TV series in Britain for the last 2 years. And he's a Brixton, a sort of Brixton version of Richard Pryor.
What is that?
I don't know really.
Can you explain that to we?
Yeah, Delbert Wilkins talks like this, right? He's a really fast-talking Cockney hustler, right? And everything he does is like that, right? And he has a lot of shoulders, right? My shoulders, right? I had these shoulder pads in my jackets, right? They're like, I'm not talking Matchbox, right? They're horse box shoulders, you know what I mean? I mean, this is totally right. I've got like a wicked car, I've got a wicked house, I've got wicked shoes, right? Everything about me is wicked, you know what I mean? Everything is totally wicked, right?
Delbert's like that. So I've done 2 series worth of that.
This
Exhausting.
name, Theophilus Wildebeest?
Yeah, well, Theophilus P. Wildebeest is a soul singer, right? And everything he does is like calculated to get the ladies crazy. In fact, Theophilus will be ringing up later on to talk about the men who do like to have sex. So we'll be talking about that later on with Tom. Me and Tom will be hanging out later on.
Hey, today anything's possible, Lenny. It really doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. You do cartoon characters.
Yes, I do. I had this weird thing about what happens to the people who get fired from their jobs from Hanna-Barbera. I mean, when the cartoon comes to an end and they have to go out, do they get normal jobs? And if they do they speak with the same voice that they used in the cartoon? Because if they do, Beverly Hills must be a weird place. It's like you go into a bank, you know, and the bank manager says, "Get out of here, muskie!" You walk into a restaurant, you know, and the head waiter's the guy who used to be Yogi Bear. Hey, sir, come on, take a seat. Yogi, take care of him. Okay, Yogi. You're driving down the freeway 100 miles an hour. Police car pulls up alongside. He puts his head out the window and says, "I'll get you for this Penelope pit stop." The police dog jumps out, puts his paws on his shoulders and says, "Raggy." You go back to your hotel, you turn on the TV, Reagan and Gorbachev are sitting there signing an arms agreement. It's the most important document of the history of mankind. Behind them stand 2 presidential aides. One of them says to the other and says, "We finally did it, eh, Barn?" The other one says, "No, okay, Fred." Reagan looks up and says, "Hey, yabba dabba doo."
That's pretty
Hey, it was great to see Kitty Dukakis. He's fantastic.
Yeah, isn't she a nice lady?
I like Mike too. Mike's great. I like the way he closes his eyes in between each sentence. It's when he talks. Dukakis is like, and you know, we have a Greek saying, you don't have to pluck a bazooki to get a good kebab. And I think his speeches are written on the inside of his eyelids. Nah, man, Dukakis is cool. I like the way he rolls up those sleeves and gets to work on the subway. Mike's a subway kind of guy.
Oh,
hello, Boston. It's me, Lenny Henry here. I'm here to do this Bravo thing. I was last night working in front of all these conventioneers. Convention guys.
Now, this is a series that begins in
Yeah,
the fall?
it's on Bravo, which is a wonderful cable network that do very highbrow, well, good programming.
They do I have it at home, and I absolutely love what Bravo does.
Yeah, they're very, very good, and they don't, it's all like dance specials and jazz and cultural profiles, although you're not supposed to say culture.
It's really the arts.
It's arts, everything to do with the arts, and not one game show. Not one single game show. If they did have a game show, it'd be very intelligent. You know, it's, hi there, Mr. Williams, this is your 100th question. Okay, if you get this right, your children will go to Harvard. Kurosawa made a film called The 47 Ronin. Please name them.
All 47 of them.
All 47 of those guys. One every single name. Hop Sing. No, that was in Bonanza. Get out of here. So,
There is a serious side to you that
Yes,
works
and it's
very...
this side.
It's that side. Now, take a look at that side. You work very, very hard against racism, which
Yeah.
is, you know, a lot of people think that that's over and done with, but boy, it isn't, is it?
no, not. I do a lot of stuff about racism in my act because I think it's important. I try and do. In 1980, there was this whole movement in England of comedians who decided to do non-racist and non-sexist humour. And before that time, I was just doodling along doing the jokes that everybody did. I was a real sort of vaudeville schmutz. What a room. I know you're out there. I can smell your breath. I was like that, you know.
Yeah.
But then suddenly I went to this comic strip in which my wife was one of the main participants. And I said, this is a great movement and I want to be part of this. So I just changed completely.
Well, we all know a lot of messages come very well received when you wrap them in humor.
Well, it's the best way for me. So we do non-sexist, non-racist humour, and I try and put little things in everything I do. And we've been doing a lot of work recently. We did a thing called Comic Relief, where we raised money for Save the Children Fund and
You also did
Ethiopia.
Freedom Fest, didn't you?
Yeah, I did Mandela Day. Well, it was called Mandela Day, and it was seen by 5 million people around the world, and I was very, very, very pleased to be part of that
Well,
day.
I'll
It
tell
was
you,
great.
I had tears in my eyes when Winnie Mandela's home burned down the other day. I'm so glad you're doing things for Nelson Mandela.